Hello class, good morning. If last meeting we talked about area of a circle, so this week our topic is volume of a cube and rectangular prism. So when you say volume of a three-dimensional figure or object, it is the amount of space it takes up, and this is measured in cubic units. For example, cubic centimeter, cubic meter. So just like in this picture, so this considered as cubic unit or 1 cubic unit. So one height with one length and with 1 centimeter width. So to find the volume of a solid, count or calculate the number of cubic units. So this one, this is what we call the cubic units. You can count or calculate the number of cubic units it contains. The volume is the number of cubic units that make up the solid. So you can count unit cubes to find the volume of the prism. So for example, this one, the length, width, and height of a rectangular prism are 4 units, 2 units, and 2 units respectively. What is the volume? So in this problem, we will use the counting technique since we have a drawing. So in the first layer, so since this is 4, the length is 4, the width is 2, and the height is 2. So this means that so in this case, the cube in the first layer must be 8. So the first layer 8 and the second layer is 8. So to make it okay, if you count all the cubes, that would be 8 for the first layer and 8 for the second layer. That is 16 cubic units. Okay, 4 by 2 by 2, that must be 16 cubic units. Or using the formula, the volume of rectangular prism is equal to length times width times height. The product of length times width in the represents the area of the base. So this one, the length times width represents the area of the base. This means that you can also get the volume of rectangular prism using the formula area of the base times height. So if we will compute this one, 4 by 2 by 2, okay, 4 for the length, 2 for the width, and 2 for height. 4 times 2 is 8 times 2, 16. The same with you count all the cube units or cubic units. So this one is the formula for the area of rectangular prism, or you can also use the volume of prism is equal to the area of the base times height. Second one is find the volume of 4 centimeter by 3 centimeter by 4 centimeter rectangular prism. First is we will solve for the area of the base. So the base is, the length is 4 centimeter and the width is 3 centimeter. So simply multiply the length to the width. 4 times 3 is 12, and that would be the area of the base. 4 times 3 is 12, and that is the area of the base, times height. The height of this rectangular prism is 4. Therefore, 12 times 4, the answer is 48 cubic centimeter. Next example, find the volume of the given space figure. So you can see this is not a square and this is not a rectangle, but we can divide this figure or space figure into two to solve for the entire volume. So let's say that this one, okay, this one would be the volume 1, and this, and the lower part is the volume 2. So the tall part is volume 1 and the smaller part must be the volume 2. First is, let's identify the length, width, and height of volume 1. So since the length of the entire space figure is 4 centimeter, but we will also consider up to this one. So the length must be 2 centimeter because we will cut this 4 into 2 centimeter. And the height is, okay, the length is 2 centimeter. The width is 2 centimeter. And the height is 1, 2, 3, 3 centimeter. Okay. So that's it. Length is 2, width is 2, and the height is 3. So this one, 2 times 2 times 3. So to get the volume, just multiply the three numbers. 2 times 2, 4 times 3, 12. 12 cubic centimeter. Next is this smaller one. So again, let's find the length. So the length must be, since this is up to this one, from this point to this point, then 2 centimeter. 1, 2. 2 centimeter. That would be the length. The width is 2 centimeter and the height is 2 centimeter. So 2 times 2 times 2. Length, width, height. So 2 times 2 times 2, 8 cubic centimeter. So to get the entire volume of this space figure, add the volume of the first and the second. So 12 cubic centimeter plus 8 cubic centimeter, that would be 20 cubic centimeter. And that is the volume of the space figure. Next one is, a cube has a side of 3 centimeter long. What is its volume? So you can observe in this problem that there is no given length, okay, width, and height. Only 3 centimeter long. Because when you say cube, the length, height, and width of a cube are equal or have the same length or have the same unit. Okay, so since it is 3 centimeter long, so the length, width, and height is 3 centimeter, but we can use this one, s times s times s, or s cube. So s is 3 centimeter long, then cube, or we can write it as 3 times 3 times 3. The answer is 27 cubic centimeter, and that is the volume of a cube with a side of 3 centimeter long. For your activity, answer practice A and B on page 362. Take a photo of your answers and send it via private message. Deadline March 9. If you have questions in getting the length of a given rectangular prism, okay, just send a message to me. I will repeat, if you have question on how to get the length given the volume of rectangular prism, then just send a message to me.